Hey Primary 5 Math Prodigies, this is Coach Saiful with your daily dose of math mastery, and today we're going to go into question number 5 of your assessment paper number 8. Alright, this question requires you to really be attentive to details. So put on your attentive hat and let's take a look at the question. It says, in a library, 80% of the books were Chinese and the rest were Malay. 78 new books were added to the library, and as a result, the number of Malay books tripled. That means become 3 times, and the number of Chinese books increased by 25%. So how many books were there in the library at first? So again, for this, I would like to draw a model because it becomes superbly, ridiculously simple. Okay, once you draw the models. So 80% means what? 80% means 80 out of 100. Good job. So for this one, I'm going to draw a model, and let's assume that it's 100 parts. So 80% Chinese books would be up to, let's say, oops, sorry, this is not straight. Up to, let's say, here. This is probably 80%. So 80% Chinese books. Okay, the question says that after that, 78 new books were added, and as a result, the number of Malay books tripled, and the number of Chinese books increased by 25%. So if 80% is is Chinese books, that would make 20% Malay books, because 100 parts minus 80 gives you 80 parts. Now, as a result of the addition, okay, this becomes 3 times triple. So 1, okay, this is very bad drawing. I'm going to draw as well as possible. Okay, let's just imagine this is 3 units, okay? Becomes triple, right? So 1, 2, and 3. Sorry about the unequal balance there. It should actually be somewhere here. Okay, I'm going to try to make it as good as possible. Okay, that's the best I can do because I can't draw outside of this. So that is 3 units, okay? So 3 units, it becomes triple, okay? It triples. So tripled means what? It becomes 20% times 3. So 20, 40, and 60. So we are drawing the correct model. So it became 60%. Let me just indicate this with a marker. As for the Chinese books, they increased by 25%. So let's find out what is 25% of 80%. Times 80 over 100. We cancel this, we get 4 below. 80 divided by 4 gives you 20. So it means it increased by another 20%. Therefore, this would end up looking a bit like this. Oops, sorry. Oops. What is wrong with this? Okay, finally. That means it increased by another 20%. Yes, so this is what I would get finally. So I would get this 80% over here, and I would increase by another 20%. Okay, now it is said that in between, what happened was 78 new books were added. So what do we know now? What we know now is that 20%, which is this, and another extra 40% because of the tripling, is equal to 78. So what we know is 20, 40, and 60%, because 20 plus 40 gives you 78. The question asks you what was the original number of books in the library at first. So 80 plus 20 is 100%. So if 60% equals 78, we can easily find 100%. Okay, again, I'm doing a shortcut method. 78 divided by 60 gives you 1%, and then you times 100. And you will find the answer, which is 60 times 100, which is 130. So 130 books at first. Alright, and that's it. This is how we do the question. It's pretty simple once you draw the model. Okay, if you just write out, again, I'm not going to tell you, it's very difficult. So please draw models. I know some of you hate drawing models, but please draw models, because that will save your life in your PSLEs. And remember, PSLEs are only 90 plus days away. Alright, so that brings me to the quote of the week, which is don't force it, reinforce it. In this case, don't force the concepts in your brain. But I would definitely force you to do models. But anyway, just reinforce the concepts, keep thinking about it, play in your mind, and after a while, it will just click. And with that, this is Coach Saiful signing off, saying you are a math prodigy. Good job.